Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
A study finds that parents know up to 60 words, and Rob Gronkowski is so jealous. Lava from Hawaii's Mauna Loa volcano is advancing at 25 feet per hour, or as the Houston Texans ground game put it, wow, that fast? Aaron Rodgers turned 39 last week. The birthday party is one of the few things he threw this season that wasn't intercepted.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in Monday for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Hey, Mr. Manley here with lesson number 193 in How to Be Manly. My fire chimney isn't exhausting properly, and I always enjoy a good fire, but this time it's hitting me right in the hearth. So I had a chimney sweep company come to clean things out. I was expecting a burly man to come clean. To my surprise, a cute young lady named Aiden showed up. She was small in stature, but fiery. She said, "I'll inspect your chimney, clean it, and then I'll let you know if I find anything wrong." When she returned, she said, "Sir, not to put a damper on your day, the reason why your chimney's not exhausting is because your firebox needs service. Your chimney crown needs to be replaced, and last, you've got a crack in your flue." After hearing this, I thought, I must let Aiden know my thoughts about her inspection, and this must be done in a manly manner. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, please follow along in your manly manual, page number 193, and repeat after me. Number 1, hey Aiden, firebox, you give me some kindling, I'll fire up your box. Number 2, chimney crown, I have a chimney you can crown right here. Number 3, so you've checked out the crack in my flue. Let me check out the crack in yours. Shortly after, as Aiden kicks you in your flue, which gets you all fired up, and she screams, "This is my crowning moment," you'll realize just what kind of man you really are. Until next time, this is Mr. Manley saying be manly. Good day.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A one-eared dog named Van Gogh is raising money for charity by painting with his tongue. He used to be used as a bait dog in a dog fighting ring, which is how he lost the ear. The head of a rescue in Connecticut originally used the painting idea as a gimmick to get him adopted, but now he's done over 60 paintings and raised more than $3,000 to help rescue other pets.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
The following rant may cause you to pull your hair out, scream at the radio, punch the dashboard. Complaints should be addressed to loudmouthYamBag@rock107.com.
Hey, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and here's what's got me jacked. Let me preface this by saying I love Christmas. I really, really do. But I'd be lying if I didn't say there are some things at Christmas that make me want to crack someone in the skull with a Yule log. So here's my list of things that need to be banned from Christmas. Fruitcake. I really shouldn't even have to say this. No one likes fruitcake. Okay, no one under 70 likes fruitcake. Unless you're looking for a doorstop that's going to attract ants and rodents, who needs fruitcake? Hallmark Christmas movies. How many of them are there now? Like 16,456? Hallmark Christmas movies multiply like rabbits every year, and they're basically the same friggin' movie. Cut it out. While we're at it, I could do without Christmas movies as a whole. Most of them stink and would never be watched if it wasn't for some hokey nostalgia trip. Christmas movies are horribly written, with more holes in the plot than holes in a colander. Christmas movies are the worst. Exceptions will be made for Scrooged and A Christmas Story. More things that need to be banned from Christmas. Lame presents given out of a sense of obligation. I don't need a weird massager that looks like a couple holding hands, okay? Just because I showed up at your house doesn't mean I need your knitted trinket or stupid ornament that you bought at Ollie's just in case. I know you're trying to be nice, but it's just garbage that I have to take all the way to my house before I can throw it out. While we're on gifts, I hate Yankee gift swap, white elephant, cutthroat Christmas, Grinch game, greedy punter, rob your neighbor, steal-a-thon, or whatever you call it. And I really hate when it's called Dirty Santa because it reminds me of Dirty Sanchez. And if you don't know what that is, be very careful when you Google it. I hate people who actually hang mistletoe in their house and expect me to kiss them when I stand under it. And speaking of kissing, I hate the aunts and long-lost relatives who you only see once a year, and they're dying to kiss you full on the lips. Look, Grace, I thought you were dead until 5 minutes ago. I don't need any creepy full-on makeout sessions with my long-lost relatives. This isn't a cringy 70s incest porn movie. This is Christmas, and I'm just here to fill up on cookies. I'm Prospector. I'm for the people. Who's with me? I gotta say Merry Christmas, baby!
Ever see the crazy guy screaming at the wall outside the Times building?
Where does this rage come from, my son?
Tweet us with hashtag #IFoundProspector and we'll come and get him. Prospector, mornings on Rock 107.
And now, another edition of How Movies Would Be Different If They Had the Internet.
I want an official Daisy Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle.
Oh no, Ralphie, that's too dangerous. You'll shoot your eye out.
Sure. Just order it on Amazon. There you go. I'll have it Monday.
That was another edition of How Movies Would Be Different If They Had the Internet.
What's a yam bag? A fool, an idiot, a blockhead, a dunce, or an ignoramus. You know, a dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth-breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
Oh yeah, it could be annoying, but this is taking it way too far. Barking dogs are annoying, especially if they're barking all night. But there are better ways of dealing it than this. 56-year-old Monday Spratt of Flowery Branch, Georgia, reportedly burst into her neighbor's home over the barking dogs and confronted the unidentified homeowner. Police say after entering her neighbor's home and confronting her about the barking dogs, Spratt pulled out a gun and fired several shots, hitting the neighbor twice. This is incredibly unfortunate and could have ended in catastrophic results, say Police Chief Christopher Husley. There could have been more innocent individuals injured or killed, he said. Spratt is being held on $1,300 bond, police say. The condition of the unidentified victim has not been revealed.
Nominee number 2.
If you're ever in the hospital, it's probably worth springing for that private room. A 72-year-old hospital patient in Germany just got arrested for unplugging her roommate's ventilator because the sound of it was annoying her. The other patient was a 79-year-old woman who needed the ventilator to breathe and, stay alive. So the woman did it once, unplugged it. The hospital staff said, don't do that again. They made sure she understood that the ventilator was a life or death thing for the woman. Then she did it again later that night anyway and almost killed the poor woman. Doctors had to revive her. Luckily, she made it. The lady who did the pulling was in court on Wednesday facing charges for attempted manslaughter.
Nominee number 3.
This one submitted by Diane on my Twitter at Angry Prospector. Everyone wants their 15 minutes. But it might have been better to keep a low profile here. Last week, the Sheriff's Department in Rockdale County, Georgia, just east of Atlanta, posted a list of the 10 most wanted criminals they've been trying to track down. And in the comments, some idiot who wasn't on the list wrote, "How about me?" ? His name's Christopher Spaulding, and it turns out he was wanted on 2 parole violations, but didn't make the list because the charges weren't that serious. The sheriff's office replied to his comment and said, "You're correct. You have 2 warrants. We're on the way." Then they posted a shot of him in custody and thanked him for assisting in his own arrest.
Nominee number 4.
You probably haven't had your holiday work party yet. See if you can top this. A company Christmas party in northern Michigan went sideways Saturday night after the Grinch had a little too much to drink and beat up Rudolph. The party was at a hotel in Traverse City, Michigan. A 30-year-old employee dressed as the Grinch attacked another 30-year-old employee who was dressed up as a reindeer. Police say the Grinch guy was the aggressor and started throwing punches. The reindeer guy was just trying to defend himself. It's not clear what led up to the fight, but alcohol was involved. Cops arrested the Grinch guy for assault.
And the winner is
the guy who complained to the cops when he didn't make their most wanted list. Yeah, way to call attention to yourself and your outstanding warrants, idiot. Congratulations, you are the Yam Bag of the Week. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.
Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.